Shroom holders out there and all the people supporting our podcast. Thank you so much. Happy 4th of July to all the American Shroom holders.
Yeah.
I spoke to one of my friends in the US this morning. He's already making ready to chuck a few vodkas and vodka martinis there in the States today on Independence. We wish you guys happy Independence Day and that you have a blessed Independence year till next year this time. If the world is still alive and kicking as we know it. Yeah, thanks Shroom Guru that you're here today to talk a bit about current events and what's been happening in the world since our last talk. I think there's a lot been happening.
Yeah, there has. Excited to be here.
Yeah, look, we obviously hoped the Fed was going to drop rates already, so the shroom would run through the roof, but it seems like that's not going to happen soon. Yeah,
and for Iran and Israel to stop bombing each other.
Yeah, well, that seems that's kind of improved.
Happened.
Yeah, no, the world is a crazy place at the moment, and that's why Shroom token is such a interesting mycelial network operation to follow. I think 10 years ago, if you told someone about the operation like Shroom, they would have really thought these guys are crazy. But maybe we are. Yet to be proven wrong, I suppose.
True. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. But look, currently with the two big boys there in the States wrestling a bit of arms there, if you can call it that, or struggling, a power struggle going on between Mr. Trump and Elon, which is interesting. Like,
how do you see it playing out?
Just I don't know if these guys are just playing a game. Sorry guys, I respect you both. I mean, obviously you're world leaders, and Elon, amazing guy. Yes, it's one of my dreams to meet him one day. Hopefully it can happen if he maybe sees the Shroom somewhere. You never know. I think we Pretoria boys. Team here from Pretoria. Elon is also from Pretoria originally. Well, he spent some time here. Let's call it that. So maybe, I don't know. I think he disagrees with the big bull. It seems that way. Genuinely disagrees. Yeah. So with all those American monetary policies influencing the whole world, I think it's a hot topic. What do you think? What is these guys on? Do you think it's a genuine thing, or do you think they're just drawing attention a bit to
it feels like a bit of both. Like you said, with the big beautiful beautiful bull, Elon genuinely seems against that. He seems pretty pissed off. But in between, he's like saying good things about Trump again, and so it does keep them in the spotlight all the time. So I think it'd be a bit of both.
Yeah, look, these guys are obviously big media players, and you want to be in the spotlight to, in a sense, to draw people's attention to how you feel strongly about things. So guys like us, can talk about it on very, very small podcasts at the moment, but soon get bigger. Mycelial networks take time to spread.
But they spread.
They do eventually. Far and deep. Eventually, they take over the world. So let's see. But interesting topic. I think me and the Guru also discussed a bit during the week. He put some stuff on our WhatsApp group about the new medical technologies that's coming out. And with our 20-year locked liquidity thing, I think a while ago we were like, yeah, this is crazy. 20 years from now. Yes, like, man, that's a long time.
I think a long-term mentality is good to have in today's world. You've got to manage all the chaos and the conflict and things, your day-to-day life, but plan ahead.
Yeah, look, you can never, obviously probabilities is something you can never completely control, Control is a weird thing. I often think about it, and it's like, it's an illusion, but still you have some kind of control of what's your lifestyle, how you live, what food do you eat,
Just to give the listeners an idea, what I posted on the WhatsApp group, it's about David Sinclair, who's the professor of medicine at Harvard, and then Peter Diamandis, who's the founder and the CEO of the X Prize Foundation. There's some serious guys, and they were speaking. David Sinclair said that he's envisioning in the next 10 years that they bring a pill out that will basically reverse aging by activating 3 of the Yamanaka genes. Those are the ones in, I think it's 2014, you can correct me on that, but it's around about then, where the guy that discovered these won the Nobel Prize for biology. It's basically to reverse any cell back to a stem cell state.
Yeah.
And now they can use that to make human tissue cells, reverse aging on them, reverse aging on mice. As I understand it, David Sinclair said in 2026, so next year, they're going to start human trials on specifically on the eyes, making people's eyes younger, which then takes away age-related diseases. And so it's interesting world we live in. And a lot of the breakthrough, he said, that's going quicker than they thought is because of AI.
Yeah,
Is that they could do tests of molecules and things exponentially faster than they could having to run all of that by hand.
Yes. No, that's super interesting. So it shows you, that the world we live in is going to change rapidly. I think we all know it. We just don't know to what extent yet. But it seems like it's
so
going to be...
it's good to build some communities around
exactly,
it as well. I think that's what we're trying to do with Shroom. Have a culture, the community type of token.
Yeah, and a long-term sustainability.
Yeah.
To actually get people involved and see what we're about, and we just not just fly by nights. I mean, it seems to me like a lot of these crypto projects, and correct me if I'm wrong, have got mega VCs behind them, and they have the capital to market like worldwide, like billboards everywhere, New York City and stuff like that. But I don't know, is that sustainable? You get a huge pump, and then obviously you get a huge dump. So smaller projects, I think, that grow sustainably over a long period of time might have longer staying power in a world that's maybe we're gonna live forever. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know about forever, but I definitely believe a lot of people's gonna live longer than they used to in the past.
Well, it depends on your beliefs. If you believe in living forever, but that's maybe a topic for next time. So it's exciting times we're living in. Being from Mzansi, South Africa, where the Shroom originated, and Africa is the continent where they say the human race, can I say in a way, started, in a sense, and then migrated up. But that's not a conversation for today. So I have got a keen interest in precious metals as well, because of South Africa is a very rich mining country. We had the biggest gold mines in the world at one stage. Big platinum deposits that we've got here. I think we're still the biggest PGM producer. So it's very interesting to look at the markets, what's happening with platinum had huge runs. Gold's obviously very strong, and I think it won't really change. This is not financial advice.
So are we moving from the country of gold or the city of gold to the city of Shroom?
Yeah, we just need to build a city of Shroom here. That would be great. But so keeping an eye on the markets, obviously my passion each day, just to have a look at what's been happening. And I think we're all waiting for the Fed to drop rates to get some liquidity into the high risk assets. But doesn't seem.
And for some stability in the market, because so far Bitcoin has done extremely well. You can see it's very much institutional investment, I think, driving it. If you look at the ETF and BlackRock and Fidelity and those guys still raking in billions of dollars coming into the ETFs. And even Ethereum has started pumping. Yeah, it's been, and money has been flowing in there as well. But for the rest, I think the world is just too risky at the moment. It needs some stability for the altcoins and everything else to run. Let's hope it's soon.
Well, look, we've got 20 years, man.
Yeah, that's true.
It's time is on our side, if God willing. But which is nice of the Shroom is obviously it's tracking the Bitcoin and Ethereum prices in a sense with the two pools. So if there's not a single buy-in on Shroom, it will still go up with Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Go up,
So that's nice. That's something about the tokenomics that I think we're really fortunate to have. Like, it's not a project, it's just like gonna be there, flatlining like this. There's always gonna be some action, and it's good for current holders.
If you connect a computer to a mycelium network, you can see like the electricity it generates. I don't know if you saw the Andrew Huberman.
Really?
Where they played music.
Oh yeah, that I saw.
There's always some
movement.
There's also some noise and movement if you've got.
It can be low or slow, but there's always life. Yeah, that's like, I mean, we didn't really plan it that way to work that way out, But it really works out well. So for all the current Shroom holders, like, you know, the Bitcoin and Ethereum is just gonna accelerate in the future. It's, if you look at, I mean, the BlackRock funds just pouring in there, and then hopefully then it will get you know, bigger and larger, so it can spread again to the altcoin run. But yeah, so we're very fortunate at the moment to be able to have a discussion with you guys, and yeah, we'll definitely keep on doing the good work, spreading the mycelium.
So yeah, there's a lovely lady coming on next week onto the show. I think viewers are going to miss the soothing sound of the Shroom Guru's voice, but that should be something to look forward to.
Yes, no, it's one of our female token holders. We are very fortunate to have her on board to explain a bit more about her passion and what she does for a living, and you know, how did she also get involved in a Shroom program. So yeah, no, looking forward to that. So all new things happening. We're in for a long run. Shroom over and out. 20-year locked liquidity.
Yes.
Bitcoin, Ethereum pools. Come on, boys. Thank you so much.
Let's do this.